my lovelies, and welcome back to Sauntering Tarot. It's your daily tarot reading for the 13th of April, 2024. Yet again, my ancestors have called for the journey to Oz and Wonderland Tarot, so this is the deck we'll be using. Let's see what's new. Alright, my lovelies, we have one ace, 8 major arcanas on the table. There is additional cards in this deck. We do have 2 of them on the table. And right here in the best part of our day, we start off with the High Priestess, followed by the additional card, the Metamorphosis and the Reverse. Also followed by an additional card, the Empath in the Reverse. The Fool in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and Chariot in the reverse. Okay. A lot of reasons why things aren't going forward. Is simply because we're having difficulty navigating the 3D realm on our own, especially when change is afoot, especially when our emotions are all over the place. However, we do have this capability of tapping into our higher self, our spirit team, our intuition, that gut feeling that we have. That lets us know not just regular answers, but to know the truth, to know the best course of action. Okay, so this is a day where we're probably most likely going to heavily lean into our intuition, our inner guidance system, as well as our spirit team. They will have a big part to play, especially if we are having difficulty navigating on our own. Okay, the worst part of our day, we have Judgment, the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is that difficulty to navigate. We may feel the urge or the call, the gumption to handle difficult situations or to find ourselves in difficult situations. However, knowing what to do about it seems to very much be absent at first. We're going to have difficulty with that. How do I get myself out of the conflict? How do I get myself out of the situation I'm in? How do I change this for the better? How do I transform this? Right, okay. And you might actually spin around with that because you're logically trying to figure out, okay, 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 5 equals 8. You're logically trying to think your way out of something, and that isn't aiding you at all. Hence why listening to your gut, your intuition, that inner guidance is a different type of compass. It's also a different type of anchoring system that grounds you in a different way. It's a completely different type of navigation, but we're going to see what comes up in our obstacle or how to get over our obstacle. We have the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, We have the Four of Wands, the King of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You'll see what I'm juggling here in a sec. We have the Queen of Cups, followed by the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you very much can improve anything you really want to when your effort is applied correctly. And you're going to realize that some of how you're applying your effort is incorrect. You've been doing it without thinking. However, once you realize that, you kind of let go of the automated response of, okay, this is how I fix this. Okay, this is how this works. It's kind of like throwing the rule book out the window of what you know of things like physics and metaphysics, and going, okay, so what does work? Because when we do that, we actually get somewhere. We start supporting ourselves a little bit better. Because then we go into this state where we realize we know nothing at all. Which means we're teachable. It means we're ready to learn. And it means we're exploring. It means we're open to more options. Why? Because we are no longer thinking and moving in poor directions. We're no longer chasing our tail. We're no longer in that, I know everything, this is how I do it, why isn't it working mindset. We let go of that. Totally. And instead, we start tapping into the spiritual side. We start tapping into the gut, the intuition. We start feeling our way through things of, okay, what feels right? What feels wrong? If I do this, will I sense an improvement, feel an improvement? What will I get? And feeling your way through things like that, using your guides, your ancestors, or just your gut, your intuition, your intuitive side, reveals a lot. It really does. That previously you were completely ignoring. Like I said, when you get into a certain mindset and you hit rock bottom, you realize there's nowhere to go but up, and that you know nothing at all. You become the student. And that's great, simply because you get in touch with another side of yourself, a feeling side of yourself, an intuitive side of yourself, the higher side of yourself, one that has more knowledge than you are consciously aware of. Why? Because it's picking up on things that your conscious brain is trying to put into logical sense. And sometimes that can't compute. But that's actually what's going to help you to get out of the restriction that maybe you might feel yourself in. Or where you've been very slow moving. Okay. Not saying you're going to move fast. You're operating in a different way. You're having to feel your way through things rather than physically, a run at something and sprint through it. Good thing it's not a race. And it's not. However, that means you're having to play things by ear. You're having to stop and go, okay, what's right? What's wrong? What feels best? Where do I go from here? You're having to ask yourself those questions, which means you're taking more time. It's not that you're stuck. It's not that you can't. It's just a different type of flow. And this one actually works better for you. Getting in touch with a side of yourself that probably might have been recently ignored or might have been ignored for a while, and you need to get back to a center with. Okay. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this High Priestess card is probably the most important one on the table, because that's exactly what we're talking about. We're opening up potentials. We're dealing with answers and solutions through our intuition, and also those from other realms, our spirit team. So that is probably the most important card. And for today, I did add up all your cards. Everything here adds up to 164, which all reduces to 11. Master number of service. Yeah. You can do yourself a favor if you put that logical mind on the back burner, kick everything you think you know right out the window, and start trying to be teachable. Start trying to feel your way through things. And at first, for those of you that are unfamiliar with it, it's probably going to feel very silly to do that. But if all else fails, isn't it worth a try? Alright, and for those of you that do like the astrology portion, the moon in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Okay, you might have difficulty focusing, feel pretty drained. Slow down, give yourself time to recharge. In this case, you're slowing down probably on purpose just to make things easier. The moon enters Cancer. Take care of your emotional needs. The more you support yourself, the more stable and secure you feel. Yeah, you're literally feeling your way through things. You're moving with your intuition. And yes, that's not just getting in touch with your spiritual side itself. It means getting in touch with your emotions, your empathy, your ability to work and understand that sensory input and output. Okay. And once you realize that, yes, you will see a difference, and that can help you, but at the same time can also help others as well. There's great potential there. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And if this resonated for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. It's the quickest way to let me know that you resonate with the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.